Yo, what is up you guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're actually going to go over to Facebook Marketplace, and I'm going to show you guys how you can get businesses to call you so that you can place your ATM machine at their store. So that's what we're talking about today, coming right up. Welcome to the Chad Osuji Show, where I show you business strategies, marketing techniques, and tactics to grow your own business. So this strategy was actually brought to my attention by one of my students in my Facebook group. Her name is Michelle. So shout out to Michelle for actually showing me how to do this. So in a second, I'm going to go over to my computer and I'm going to show you the exact post that Michelle used, and I'm going to replicate that and maybe do some improvements as well. And then I'm going to show you how you can get those clients or those business owners to actually give you a call. But before I get into that, make sure you stay till the end of the video because I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway for this sign right here, which is actually not on at the moment. It's my ATM sign that I made a few videos back. I'm going to be giving that away, so stay till the end of the video to find out how to actually enter that giveaway. Let's go hop over to my computer and I'll show you how to make that Facebook post. Alright, so I'm over here on my computer, and as you can see, this is the exact post that Michelle, shout out to Michelle, she's down here by the way, this is the post that she used in order to get her first client for her ATM business. She posted this simple little ad, and it pretty much says, you're in business but you need more traffic, we're here to help. The answer is having an ATM to add another convenient benefit to your business. Free machine, free installation and maintenance. You will also get a percentage of net profits monthly. Also, we need is floor space in your DFW area business. Call, and then it has her phone number there, and to get yours before it's too late. So I think we can actually modify this post a little bit to make it a little bit better, potentially use more pictures. I've never used Facebook Marketplace, so maybe we can have like a little slideshow, show multiple pictures, maybe different types of ads, and then we're gonna see if we can land another ATM client with this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna close out of this, and I'm going to go over to my Facebook, and I'm gonna go on this left hand side to Facebook Marketplace, and I'm actually gonna click on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, so go over here. I wouldn't suggest 10 miles. I would probably do 20 miles just because I'm willing to travel 20 miles outside of my area to actually go and fill an ATM machine. Now what we can actually do is go over and click on sell something. Even though we're not really selling anything, we can list the ad as free, and then we can catch some eyes at some of the business owners' eyes. So right here, click on item for sale and select a category. I believe Michelle used, I think it was electronics and computers. If we can, I can actually pull up her ad again. Yeah, so she used electronics and computers. So what we're gonna do is put hers to the side real quick, and I'm pretty much just gonna sort of copy and paste her ad, and then we're gonna see where we can improve on it. So alright, so now that we have the actual ad copy down, we're gonna go ahead and add some photos as well, just to make it more appealing to some business owners. Maybe they want to click through, see the different types of machines we offer, something like that. So I don't have any pictures on hand right now, so what I can actually do is just go over to Google and actually find some useful pictures. So I think this is a really good picture that we can use because it's clearly in some sort of convenience store or some sort of grocery store, and I think that's a really good representation of where we actually want our machines to be. We should also find a picture of the machine in possibly a club or a bar, something like that, just because those are the types of clients that we want to attract. So I just input all of the pictures that I found. So I found all of these on Google, and I think all of these are a pretty good representation of where we actually want our machines to be placed at. So right here, I don't know if you can see this because it's so small right now, but once I post it, it should zoom in. I have one of a liquor store. I don't know exactly how well that's gonna go with Facebook's laws or whatever, their rules and regulations. But I also have one, I think this is a barber shop, this is a convenience store right here, this is also either a convenience store or like gas station. This is a picture of a machine at NYU. You can't really tell that it's an NYU ATM though. But I mean, all of these are good places. It looks like a place where we would actually want our machines, which I really think is a good idea. Yeah, so pretty much now all we have to do is post this picture, and where we can see what kind of leads we can generate, and hopefully someone will give us a call letting us know that they actually want an ATM machine in their store. Yo, what's up, you guys? So I just posted that little Facebook post not too long ago in the Facebook marketplace. It's been about 2 or 3 hours, and I had at least 10 business owners contact me. I'm going to show you guys the messages in just a second. So I had I had a vape shop that I actually have a meeting tomorrow with the vape shop. I also have it's like a soul food place in Baltimore. I also have a hair salon, but the two in Baltimore, they're in very sketchy areas, and it doesn't seem like a lot of people, there's a lot of foot traffic, so I think I'm going to avoid those. I also have a guy in a motel. It's a 58 person motel. I also have a nursing home, 240 or 280 bed spaces. So I think that's going to be a very good location because old people love to use cash, man. They hate this credit card stuff. So cash is king, man. I'm telling you guys. Now, I also have a guy who has 3 businesses. He has a lounge, a restaurant, and also lounge, restaurant, and a grocery store. And it's all one store. So he actually wants a machine upstairs in like the club lounge area, and then he also wants a machine downstairs in the grocery store. And he said that thing gets packed upstairs. He said like 300 people come in. It's cash only in the lounge, by the way, so every time you want to drink you need cash. So that's why my ATM is gonna kill it there. Yeah, and in the grocery store, it looks super busy. The restaurant looks super busy, super nice and clean too, which I really like. And that is also in Baltimore as well, but it's in like a nicer area of Baltimore. Another one that I just got, some guy contacted me. He's told me that he has a store in like a flea market, Amish market type of deal. It's like a warehouse, so there's like 10 different stores in there, and then on the weekends they also have different vendors who come around, like a yard sale, swap meet type of deal. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna jump over to my computer again. I'm gonna show you guys the messages that they sent me, the ad copy again, and I'm gonna show you all the stuff on Facebook, and then I'm actually gonna go out, and then at the end of this video you'll find out if I close those deals, man. So hopefully I can close one today because I have a meeting today and then a meeting tomorrow, so we'll see how those go. Alright, you guys, so I'm over here on my Facebook Messenger, and I don't know if you guys can tell over here on the side, but I got some amazing results with this free Facebook ad that I posted in the marketplace. Now, over here on the side with this picture right here, you can just count up all the replies that I got from that, and every single one of these replies is a business owner, someone who owns a business in my local area, and they're actually super interested in getting an ATM machine in there. So right here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 replies for this one little Facebook ad, and I posted that yesterday, so it's been about 24 hours, maybe a little over 24 hours, but I got a ton of replies. And I actually went to go meet one of the business owners, as I showed you guys a little earlier, and he was ready to sign as soon as I got there, so there wasn't much convincing that I had to do on my end. So, and pretty much every single one of these people is like that. You don't have to really convince them, because if you do still have to do your due diligence and you have to do your research on these businesses before you actually go out and meet these people. So just ask them what their business is, what kind of business they have, ask them for the address, and then go over to Google and type in that location, and then see how big the store is, see how many reviews they have, and do all that before you actually go in, because you don't want to place it For example, I had this one guy, I'm not going to mention his name, but I had this one guy. He was like, yeah, I would love a machine in my mechanic garage. So I was like, well, I mean, even if it is cash only, you know, not that many people go to fix their cars every day. So I asked him how many clients he had each day, and he was saying, well, probably like 10 a day. And most of them probably either have cash or they have access to cash, because they still have to leave their car there and then they pay. So they could just drop off their car, go somewhere else, get cash for free, and then come back and pay the guy. So I didn't think it was a really good option. So you really do have to pick and choose which businesses you put your machine in. Don't just put them anywhere. So but I mean, this is something that you guys can use to reach out to business owners and actually have the business owners come and contact you. So there's not much that you have to do in your part, especially when you're going out. Because before, what I used to do is I actually used to go door to door to businesses and try to convert them or ask them if they wanted an ATM machine. And this was, I guess you can say, cold traffic, because they didn't know me, I didn't even know them. But this is a way that you can warm up to your audience, warm up to these business owners. And these are very, very good leads, because, you know, these people are pretty much ready to sign your contract. They're ready to use your service. And I think it's a great way that every ATM business, this is something that every ATM business should have in their arsenal, because this is, I would say, one of the best ways I've been able to attract clients this way. Yo, what's up, you guys? I actually just went to go visit the business, and I just came back. I spoke with the business owner, and it looks like everything went well. So I have the signed contract right here. And pretty much, you know, everything went almost as planned. Some things were off, but, you know, I'm going to go through that with you guys. So I can't show you guys the exact details just because of, you know, I want to keep this information confidential. But instead of having a 5-year agreement, the owner, since they were a new business, they were hesitant to sign a 5-year agreement. So we decided on a 1-year agreement. And then, you know, after that 1 year, we can always renew the contract. Now, the second thing I want to talk to you guys about is the surcharge. So I don't know if I mentioned before, but this business is actually a nightclub, bar, hookah lounge, sort of like a mini concert venue. So they hold about 350 people. That's max capacity. And they said their biggest night so far was 300 people. So they're pretty much at that max capacity level. It's a cash only bar, which is huge, because every single person who actually buys drinks at the bar, buys hookah or whatever, they have to use cash. So every single customer needs cash. So, you know, I come in and save the day with that ATM. So we are currently going to charge $3 for the surcharge, and the business owner is going to get 33%, which translates to $1. Now, for a bar or like a nightclub or a lounge, this surcharge is really low. But since, again, he is a new business, he wants to make sure his customers keep coming back to use the ATM machine, and he doesn't want to charge a crazy price like $7. You know, right off the bat. So in the future, I am going to increase the surcharge, but as of right now, it's going to stay $3, and it will increase in the future. Hey, also, one thing that I forgot to mention is that I actually have to provide one of the locations with a machine by Friday, and it's Monday right now. So if I order a machine, it's not going to get here on time. So most likely I'm going to have to make a trip to either New York or New Jersey. Got to pick up one of these machines, and I'll take you guys along with me, and we'll see what we can make happen, man. Yo, what's up, guys? So it's Wednesday. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so I'm actually about to go pick up this ATM machine. Because it is a rush order, they actually can't get the machine to me in time by Friday, and that's when the owner wants it, because he has a big event coming up. So I got about a 4-hour drive ahead of me, if you guys can see that. So I'm going to take you guys along. I'm going to show you the process of actually getting your machine. So, I mean, let's just hop into it, man. Yo, what's up, you guys? We just pulled up in New York, so we're at the ATM business right now. I'm about to go pick up the ATM machine. I'm gonna go inside because I haven't gone inside yet, and we're gonna see if there's any other paperwork that we have left to do, and then, you know, we're gonna load up the ATM machine in the truck. I'll show you guys that in a second, and then we're gonna head back home. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, you guys, so we got the machine all loaded up. This thing was heavy. It was like almost 300 pounds. We got it loaded up. We have a top for the truck, but we couldn't put that on, so we just had to load it up like this. We got a little plastic cover on it. We got some moving blankets, so I'm gonna unwrap it when we get home, and then, you know, I'll show you guys afterwards. Alright, you guys, so I just got back to the house, and this Opt Connect, the wireless box, actually just came in. So you're going to open the box. I already opened it, and there's going to be a couple things in there. There's going to be, first thing you're going to see is probably this manual right here. If you are not enrolled in my course, this is probably how you're going to figure out how to install it, because I'm not going to be showing you guys in this video, just for time's sake. But the things that are going to come in the box is, this is going to be a power cable. These two are going to be for your power. You're going to have an Ethernet cable, you have an antenna, and then you also have the wireless box as well. So I'm going to show you guys, once this is up and running in my machine, I'm going to show you guys sort of how to install it. Not the full thing, but I'm going to show you guys where to put everything. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see that right there. So what I did, instead of all the cables being down here at the bottom, I actually Velcroed them. Yeah, I just bought some of this Velcro right here. And what I did was I just cut it, and then I stuck it on the back of this, and then also stuck one on the frame of the ATM. And then you know, I stuck it up here. I got all the wires. I either zip tied them, or I did something else, you know, those twisty ties. I did that. It looks a little messy over here because I'm waiting on some little sticky things that I can stick up here and then zip tie it to. So I can't actually finish it right now. But as you can see, everything is off of the ATM floor. And that's important because since everything's off the ATM floor, if you know, if there's any flooding or any water that gets down here, it's not going to damage the components, any of the electrical components. Also, I did this because if you do a mobile event or anything like that, you can actually stick weights on the bottom of the machine and not damage any of this hardware right here. So that's what I did. Now we're actually going to plug it up and turn the machine on and see, you know, if it works, if it functions properly, and we're going to do all of our testing. Alright, so when we go to refill our machine, we're going to take this box and we're going to take it out of the actual machine itself. And then we are going to open up the machine. Now with all different machines, it's different types of keys. So with this one, this is a Hyosung, the Halo 2. So you're gonna have two different keys, and I believe the one to open the box is this key right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this key, put it onto the side. Oh, it's actually the other one. We're gonna take it, put it onto the side, and open it up just like this. And we're going to take this thing and actually slide it all the way back. And it's going to lock in like that. Now what we have to do is we actually have to take our cash, take our money, and you have to, if you guys want, you can count it one by one. That's actually what I do. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that each bill is good now and doesn't have any folds or creases. Now with this bill, you can actually see there's a crease. So what you guys want to do is unfold that crease, and then you're good to go. And then just move on to all of the bills. Make sure there's no creases in any of the bills. Now, I know it's going to take a little while, but I do this just to be sure. And I want to make sure that the bank gives me every single bill that I requested. So that way, you know, there's no mistake in my accounting. Now what you guys want to do is, after you have all of your bills counted and all of the creases out of the money, all you guys have to do is take it, square it off like this, make sure everything is nice and aligned, put it inside of this thing right here, pull it back and it's gonna slide up, and then you can let go like that. Sometimes the bills do get caught like this. So what I recommend doing is squaring it off again, taking it, instead of putting it on the back of this, you can actually put it towards the front, hold it from here, take this, pull it back, and then let it go, and then it should be all set. Now, what you guys are going to want to do is close this thing up, and then we can go back to our machine and put it in our machine, and I'll show you guys how to do that right now. Now, since we already put the money inside, down below, inside of our machine, now we can go over to the software, and we can input the cash now. So what we want to do to get into the back software is hit enter, clear, cancel, 1, 2, 3. Then it's going to prompt us to enter our password. Now, go ahead and input your password. Now, once our password is in there, we have to go to settlement, add cash, first cassette, and then this is, I already inputted this. This is my second take, by the way. We're going to input the number of bills that we need. So usually this is going to say 0, or it's going to have a number figure to it. So in order for us to add the $5,000 to this, what we want to do is hit, we want to enter in the keypad 250. That just means we're going to have 250 bills, and 250 $20 bills is actually $5,000. So then we're actually going to hit enter, and then it's going to say the added amount is $5,000, and then all we have to do is hit apply. But since I already added the 250 in the take before this, I'm just going to cancel this out. Now, if you guys actually want to see how much money is in the machine, hit this button right here. It's trial cassette total. So when you hit that, it's going to tell you the number of bills that you currently have in the machine. As you can see, there are actually 5,000 bills inside of this machine. And if you guys hit this button, cassette total, that is actually going to zero out the amount of money that you have in the machine. So you're going to have to input the amount again. So once we have that all cleared up, we can actually cancel out of all of this. And now it actually says that our machine is up and running. So all we have to do is take our credit card, put it into the machine, and if it spits out $20, we know that our machine is good to go. So I'm going to do that right now. So I'm going to take my card. I'm going to input it into the machine. It's going to hold my card. You see, you can't take it out. It's stuck in there. So it's going to say, please wait a moment. You're going to select your language, and they're asking for my debit PIN. Now I'm going to put in my debit card number and hit enter. And I'm either going to do a withdrawal, a balance inquiry, or a transfer. I'm just going to do a withdrawal for now. I want a paper receipt. I'm just going to go into my checking account, and I'm just going to simply take out 20 bucks to see if my machine works. Now, it tells me that there is a $3 surcharge, and that's the amount that we currently want. So, do I wish to continue? Yes, I do wish to continue. My transaction is approved. I can now take my credit card out. And my $20 came right out of my machine. So that means my machine is ready to go. Now, this is the receipt that your customer is going to receive. It's going to tell you all of this information. It's going to have the terminal number, sequence number, the authorization for all of this. And it's going to tell you this amount, the dispense amount, requested amount, how much the ATM fee was, $3. And it's going to tell you all of that good stuff. So now if you go back into the software in this machine, it's no longer going to say 250 bills. Now it's going to say 249 bills. So it keeps track of everything for you. So I wouldn't have to worry about that if I were you. All right, so I just want to show you guys this really fast. Now, if you log into your software, you can actually see that what we just did inside of our ATM machine actually went through. So if you look at this transaction amount, or this one down here, this is my card number right here, the one that I literally just put into the machine. It says the transaction was approved, you know, that $20 came out. I requested, it was a $3 surcharge. And then all the way over here, it says the terminal balance is $4,980. And remember, we put $5,000 in the machine. So this amount is correct right here. For some reason, the current balance up here is still showing $200. I'm not too sure exactly why that is the case, but I'm going to look into this, and hopefully it should update within the next, I don't know, day or so. But we're going to see if this amount updates at all. Usually it does, so hopefully that shouldn't give us an issue in the future. Alright, you guys, so like I promised, I will be giving away a free ATM sign, like the sign that I made in one of my previous videos. Now, in order for you to enter this giveaway, you must do all 4 of these things. So first, you must subscribe to my channel. Number 2, you must turn on your post notifications. Number 3, like this video. And then number 4, comment done once you finish all of these steps. Now, in order to win, you must do all 4 of these steps. I will announce the winner in 2 weeks from now, so stay tuned for that. And since your post notifications are on, make sure you watch all of my videos. So that is all for this video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.